Welcome in, everybody. I'm talking no better, no big, no man. That's Con in the back left. That's Smalls in the back right. Welcome in. I really appreciate everybody being here, up in the building, up in the channel. Thank you so much. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe, like, and follow all the socials down below. We'll be going over modifications today. Super hyped, super excited about it. I'm over here yelling my hands around because if you're tired of getting just shifted and shafted and thrown over by the RNG rolls that is modifications, you came to the right place. Thank you so much for being here. You're about to learn a whole lot more, and there's gonna be a one bonus tip at the very end, so stay to the very end of the video. Comment down below if you stayed the longest. Let's get into it. If you want to know how to get your mods, you click escape your own keyboard and mouse. If not, if you're playing on a mobile device, the top right, the little 4 squares, then you click equipment and go on the bottom right, click the little wrench. If you're on the wrench, you're gonna have all your equipment here and all the different mods that are available on each equipment that have the ratings. We'll be doing a few ratings today to kind of go over what you like to aim for, what is good, what is bad, what are no's, what are yeses. Now, this is my AK right here, okay? You see these blue bars on the bottom underneath the individual stats themselves. You have 3 tiers of stats. You have purple, blue, and green. Purple being the best, blue is second, green is last. In order to get a purple stat on a gear, that's very important. Number 1, best tip of the day. You have to use up to how much, Smalls?
400.
400 mods. So when you click modify on the bottom right, it's going to take 5. So 400 times 5 is going to take that many. No, that's a lie. Take 400 of these mod materials. So 400 divided by 5. That's how many times you have to mod something to get the purple stat. Guaranteed.
80.
80. Yeah, I just.
Yeah. Don't worry. We got you. You're your math tutors. We got
Shout
you.
out.
Yeah, we got you.
Shout out my dogs. All right. So
Hey,
if you do that,
-1?
2
Oh, I guess you can math.
-1, that's 3 quick buffs. Wait, what? So yeah, so that's damage increase is what we got whenever I end up hitting that 400 mods on this weapon. Whenever you do that and you get purple, your next step would be to lock it with the nano crystal. You also can lock a second one using a superconductor, which we don't really suggest doing unless it's a double purple statted item. So just stick with doing your nano crystal locks on your damage increase, and you will click modify again, which will cost 2,000 silver. We'll see if we get something better. We didn't.
Something about that real quick.
Go ahead.
So when you do your 400, you get your first purple stat. Keep track of how many modifications you do past that, because it's going to take another 400, so you don't need to lock. You don't necessarily have to lock if you have a decent rating like you do now.
Okay.
You could just do like 390 or like 380 if you want to not really cut it close, and then lock it like 4 or 5 times, and then you'll get your second purple.
So you're saying to ignore what I got now, just keep original stats.
Yeah, so like instead, so unlock it.
Okay, we're unlocking it.
And then you would like roll normal.
Okay, so we roll a few times to try to get that second purple set because it will refresh at the 400. What you're saying? I'm not rolling.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
but you want to keep track of how many you do past that purple stat that you got originally.
Okay.
Because that's going to be the threshold of what you get your another one.
Oh.
Because there's no limit on how many purple stats you can get. It's just 400 for each.
Got it. So what we do is you roll 400, gets purple stat, roll again until we get close to 400, like 350, 340 around there,
Yeah,
and then
close,
you want to lock it and try to get that secondary purple stat on your item. Nice. We learned something new today. Let's get it. Con, you have something to say?
Yeah. Lock that one more time.
Lock it one again?
He has 60 of those.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna point that out, bro, but damn, that shit's crazy.
Your boy got there.
I'm looking at my like 10, like damn, bro.
Alright, but hold on. Click on it and you can show people how to get them, because they're not the easiest to come by, but they're not the hardest to come by. Yes, sir.
So click nano crystal, and if you have nothing, same as the nano crystal. If you have a superconductive core, if you click it,
That's
item
super hard to come
obtain, it'll show you we can get it. You need to buy it for platinum, which is a pay to win currency, or you can do trading posts, trade it. Same with nano crystal. Come here, click obtain. You platinum store, trading store, and gold store. It's the one you can actually buy from the gold store. It takes you right to it. You have a chance to get it, unfortunately. If you can't buy with gold with a chance to get it, you can come to RC, and you can buy with RC as well. The other way you can get it is through Raven's Chest, doing events. Like I told you before, the top right, you'll see the schedule tab. There's gonna be all these different events you can do. Some events give you nano crystals, some don't. The main ones that do give you nano crystals will be your camp events that are in these bigger chests. So it's very important to join a camp, hop in these events, have fun, make friends, and push high for the leaderboards, which we can right place to get stronger to get the high leaderboards. So again, we have some few more things I would like to say about the mods before we get too toasted up in this video. This is actually my last thing I personally want to say about mods, is that when you're doing your mods, do not try to, I would say, throw all your money into making one high equipment. Try to aim as high as getting them all 200, and try to get them all 300, then all like 400, and try to get high like that, because that way you can get to that 400 mod that you need to get the purple stat a lot easier than instead of grinding one at a time. It will raise your power gradually instead of having a very slower grind with your power. Guys, you have any last minute on mods?
Nope. Just
Nah,
good luck.
Good luck. It's all RNG.
Mm-hmm. Good luck.
Last thing I want to, okay, one more thing before we get out of here. If you have any questions about mods, what are the good things about mods? Be sure to put in the comments down below. We can help you out the best we can. Now, I'm actually going to hit y'all with 2 bonus tips. The first bonus tip is this. You see this little blue bar here? That tells you how a stat is maxed out or not, okay? If this damage increase, that's a max purple stat, as well as this damage. It's a max blue stat. This green one is not max, so it is not that good. These are the ones that you would want to aim for, are these max stats. This is another max purple stat on this body, on this chest plate, but these are not too good. So that's how you know if you have a good end of a stat. You look at it and say, oh, that is pretty critical, pretty good for my character. It's not almost max, but it's pretty good. Damage gets zombies. Wow, that's the best I can get for green. We should probably aim for good higher. So that's something to look into. And there's one.
Oh,
I forgot my.
there's one more thing. It's stats transferring. That's the one more thing.
Got it. You would like to say it when we say it?
You can say it.
Okay. And the final, which is super easy to be said, but super easily skipped over a lot of times. Don't forget, as you level from 80 to 90, 90 to 100, etc. As we grow, the bottom right, stat transfer. You grind so hard to get this purple stat and this damage. And you're going to create a level 100 AK. That's what we're going to next. And you're not going to be able to utilize this on your next AK. That's where stat transfer come in handy at the bottom. Click stat transfer. Come right here. You'll click the AK instead of the shotgun. Obviously, it'll be the level 100 AK. And you can transfer all these hard work stats that you've been grinding on, putting all those mods into, will go into your next AK. So you don't have to keep doing it per level, which is super important. Utilize stat transfer is super important.
A small little tip and trick is if your gear is about to level up, so let's say a level 96 gear, my bad, a level 86 gear going to a level 96 gear. If it's close to the new breaking point, say like 299, when you stat transfer, there's a chance, a pretty good chance for it to go up to 300 something.
Yes, sir. Smalls. Any last
Also,
comments?
yes. Where? So that powerful AK.
Trash.
So if anybody watching this video has a powerful AK, go make yourself or buy yourself a purple AK and stat transfer your stats into that AK. 9 times out of 10, you're probably missing out on 200, maybe 250 rating.
So, for those of you that don't know what exactly a powerful AK is, it is not the regular AK that you craft. It is not. The powerful AK is what you get in that little bonus that came out a few weeks, if not a month ago. It's a little different. It'll say powerful in front of the AK-47 assault rifle.
Colin's about to link it in the
I
chat.
had a 290 8 assault rifle, which is this exact rifle with the same exact stats on it. I transferred from the powerful AK to this one, and it automatically upgraded to a 428 AK. I did nothing but transfer the stats from a powerful to this one. So what Small says is very credible, and this is what the powerful AK looks like. It literally looks just like this. Powerful AK-47 assault rifle looks just like this. Why? It holds.
And the reason why I think it's so bad is because it comes up as a level 40. So the stats that you currently have on it are for like a level 40 gun. So like Cons, for example, he has a 140 on it with a 6.7 crit. That's a 140 in itself.
Yeah, this by itself. So this might even be like a 280 rifle, if not maybe 300 pushing, because these are actually pretty decent stats and a lot of stats. But because it's powerful, it's not registering properly. So
Mhm.
those of you out there using the proper AK.
They basically made it weaker than a normal AK because it's a AK you don't have to do anything to, it just constantly level switch you. If it was an actual powerful AK, then it'd be kind of just busted and no one would use any other gun because there's no point.
This is true, Con. I appreciate the insight. Thank y'all, Con. Thank you, Small, for the video. Be sure to put a thank you in the chat and a shout out for my man Smalls and Con. Thank y'all so much. Take care, everybody, and see you in the next one.